Stop what you're doing, because in January 2026, the credit card industry just got punched in the face. Donald Trump is calling for a one-year cap on credit card interest rates at 10%, starting January 20th, 2026. And whether you love him or hate him, one thing is undeniable. Compared to today, that's basically cutting credit card interest in half. Here's the reality the banks don't want you to stare at. Average credit card APR is about 19.65%. U.S. credit card debt is around $1.23 trillion, and a majority of people carrying balances have been stuck in debt for at least a year. That's not convenience. That's a system built to keep you paying. So the question isn't just, will the 10% cap happen? The bigger question is, if 10% is even imaginable, why has 20% become normal? Because credit cards aren't just a payment tool anymore. They're a profit engine powered by long-term debt. But let's rewind, because this machine didn't appear overnight. Credit existed long before plastic. For centuries, merchants let trusted customers buy now and pay later. It was local, it was personal, and it was limited by one thing: human memory and handwritten ledgers. The moment credit becomes portable and standardized, accepted across many places, it stops being a favor. It becomes infrastructure, and infrastructure becomes power. In the early 20th century, stores used primitive charge systems, not global networks, just early identity tools that let you buy now and settle later. The key detail? In the beginning, the culture was simple. You paid at the end of the month. No endless interest treadmill. No multi-year trap. Then the modern idea takes shape. One card accepted across many merchants. Now you're not just borrowing from a single store. You're plugged into a growing network. And once networks appear, banks smell blood. Because if a bank sits in the middle of every purchase, it doesn't just process payments. It can monetize time itself. And that leads to the turning point that changes everything: revolving credit. The moment the system stops saying pay in full and starts saying pay the minimum, that's when credit cards stop being convenience and become a debt engine. In part 2, we're going to show how revolving credit turned into an industrial machine, and how technology made the trap invisible. The real scam isn't the card, it's the rules that made 20% feel normal. In part 2, I'll show you the legal and psychological switches that turn plastic into a debt machine. If you want to uncover more hidden financial truth, subscribe, like, and leave a comment.